The story of the Thamud is a powerful cautionary tale of a civilization that let their architectural mastery and material wealth blind them to spiritual truth. After the downfall of the people of Ad, the Thamud inherited the fertile, rugged valleys of Al-Hijr in northwestern Arabia. They were an extraordinarily wealthy and gifted society, famous for their unique engineering marvels. Instead of building standard structures, they effortlessly carved grand, multi-story palaces and secure fortresses directly into the solid rock faces of the red sandstone mountains. But as their monuments grew loftier, their hearts grew harder. They established a ruthless class system where the wealthy oppressed the vulnerable, and they began worshipping idols of stone. To guide them back to justice, God sent Prophet Saleh, a respected man from their own community. Saleh preached against their greed and urged them to remember the source of their blessings. But the ruling elite rejected his words, mocking him as a madman. To humiliate Saleh, they challenged him to perform an impossible miracle. They pointed to a massive, barren rock and demanded that a living, pregnant she-camel emerge from it. Saleh prayed, and the mountain rock split wide open. From the dust emerged a colossal, beautiful she-camel, which instantly gave birth to a calf. Saleh warned the city that this was a divine sign and a direct test of their obedience. He established a strict covenant. The camel must be allowed to graze freely, and she would alternate water rights with the city. One day, she would drink from the valley's wells, and the next day, the people would have the water. On her days, she provided enough fresh milk to nourish the entire population. For a time, the people complied. However, the ruling class grew resentful. The camel was a living, breathing proof of Saleh's message that threatened their social dominance. Driven by pride, 9 powerful conspirators plotted to eliminate the miracle. They ambushed the sacred camel, striking her down and slaughtering her. Turning to Saleh, they arrogantly dared him to bring down the punishment he had promised. With deep sorrow, Saleh told the defiant people that they had exactly 3 days left to enjoy the comfort of their homes before an undeniable promise was fulfilled. Over those 3 days, a terrifying transformation gripped the population as their faces turned pale yellow on the first day, blood red on the second, and pitch black on the third. Meanwhile, Saleh and the small group of believers quietly left the doomed city under divine protection. On the morning of the 4th day, judgment arrived. It was not a flood or a fire, but a catastrophic, blinding blast of sound, accompanied by a violent earthquake. The divine shock wave rippled through the valley with such immense force that it instantly stopped the hearts of the rebellious. When the silence returned, an entire empire lay dead. Their grand mountain palaces, which they believed would protect them forever, became their silent stone tombs, a lasting reminder that no human creation can withstand the rejection of truth.